Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Today, we'll be talking something very important, and this is actually very sad that to this very moment, we still have to be going back and forth and all that. And it's about Governor Hoshio, who announces Holocaust Claims Processing Office secure over $183 million benefits for the victims. And I am asking, why is it that the Holocaust that happened, that did not happen in American soil, that they are processing to secure $183 million for victims and beneficiaries, and reparations are still what they have been going back and forth to check if they are going to pay reparations or not, only to find out that Candace Owen has been the one representing Black people, and she is also giving her opinion that there is no need for reparations to be paid to Black people. And I am asking, who actually made Candace Owen a spokesperson for Black community? Candace Owen is a coon and should not be representing Black people in any way. And why do they always call her to represent Black people? Because they already know who she is and what she stands for. You know what? Let's get into this video.
Do this in 2 minutes and 20 seconds so I don't have to do two parts. Somehow, the governor of New York found $183 million to give to the victims and beneficiaries of Holocaust victims. This is your reminder that the Holocaust did not occur on American soil. However, they found $183 million to give to the victims and the beneficiaries. Walk with me through history for a moment. On Juneteenth of 2019, the House Judiciary Committee held a hearing on slavery and reparations. See that man right there? That is Mike Johnson from Louisiana. He was a House Congress representative. Do you know he is now the seated Speaker of the House who holds the power of the purse in this country? This man fought tooth and nail against the case for reparations in 2019. It is on video. The hearing is 3 hours and 19 minutes long. Watch it, because he and people like Candace Owens were fighting tooth and nail to say that Black people do not deserve reparations.
And this is why when you get down there in my comment section and say to me, ignore Candace Owens, you get blocked. Why? Because Candace Owens is dangerous to our community. She is the go-to person for racist white politicians to bring in and be the mouthpiece, be the voice for Black people when she does not stand for Black people. And they know it. That's why they bring her in to testify on Black issues before Congress, because she will speak against anything that helps the Black community, and they will go with what Candace Owens says as if she is a voice for us. One thing that my eyes have been open to since October 7th is that we aren't the United States of America. We are the United States of America and Israel. American politicians who are supposed to be representing Americans are finding millions of dollars for the survivors of Holocaust victims. And the Holocaust did not happen in the United States. But whenever conversation starts in regards to reparations for the descendants of chattel slavery, genocide that happened right here on U.S. soil, it's immediately shut down, saying there isn't enough money in the budget. But they can miraculously find money in the budget for survivors for an atrocity that didn't happen here in the United States. And meanwhile, The $14 trillion reparations bill that Cori Bush introduced in May of 2023 still sits
But outbursts will not be tolerated.
at the House Judiciary Committee level. I don't even think any discussion has come about in regards to this bill. It's just sitting there. I told you guys about this bill a couple of weeks ago. Have you called your senator? I talked about this bill on live the other day, and I told y'all I find it suspicious that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez hasn't signed on to co-sponsor this bill. The entire squad has signed on to co-sponsor this bill, but Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has not. Several other Democrats have signed on, but not enough. Not enough. Don't get down in my comments and tell me $14 trillion is a huge price tag. Not when they can find, over the course of a couple of days, $183 million for the survivors of Holocaust victims. And that didn't even happen on United States soil. I got errands to run. I'll see y'all later.
Exactly. But you know what? We don't count for them, because remember, they're the ones that started slavery. They're the ones that made the production of slavery, and referring to the people that was in that community. Okay? So in reward of that, of building the franchise of the slavery network and making the people from the colonizers to become rich, that was their award, that was their incentive. So when the situation happened in Germany, remind you, it didn't happen in the United States. The United States wants to turn around and kiss the ring to them as to help them to make them rich, because slavery was a large commodity for our black people. Since we want to talk about black history, yes, there was a lot of people. There was a gentleman who was the founder of Louisiana, and he was the reason why Louisiana became a canon law. Okay, his name was Benjamin Abbott. Benjamin Abbott was a senator at the time, and he was a real wealthy, rich man. He had owned a large collection of slaves. He's the reason why Chase Bank, Barclays Center, and many others became, and even New York Life Insurance became very successful in the slave trade. Even Wells Fargo and many of these networks. Okay, even the people that were in the monarchy. Okay, the same Queen Elizabeth and all her descendants, even the current one, which is King Charles. The slavery production was very rich, okay, but we can't get our reparations. This is the reason why there's a wedge between certain societies. And to tell you the truth, they are not the real one, okay? We are the real one, but they don't want to acknowledge us, okay? Half of them came from Europeans, all right? And that's why they keep on supporting them. Do you know they get free insurance, universal insurance, and people who are working, and if they make too much money, they don't get universal insurance? Do you know? Do you know the educational system? While we're sitting there paying Pell and TAP and paying our student loans, they get exempted. Okay, they can go to any university and get and inherit any type of law degree, any type of medical degree, anything like that. But people like you and I have to turn around and pay our student loans, even though we don't have the money to pay our student loans. This is the reason why they have a wedge for it, and they get very sensitive when you tell them about their community. Okay, it's like America and Europeans and all over the world have to kiss the ring to them. And they get very excited and talking about, we need to know our research. We researched it. So that's the reason why we can't get our reparations. That's why I'm going to research more, and I'm going to start showing programs why we can't get our reparations.
Yep, you are absolutely correct. And I will tell you when all of this started to come about. When the report came out, the statistics came out that black women are the most educated group in the United States, baby, it triggered fragile white men. Okay? When those statistics came out and they began to be a hot topic of conversation, that's when white men lit fire underneath them to move to do whatever it is necessary to discredit black women. To discredit black women, to minimalize the importance of black women, and they used black men to do it. Think of all of those podcasts that were popping up of black men that were disrespecting and denigrating black women, invalidating the importance of black women. And for black women to be an important voting bloc in the United States and to be the most educated group in the United States, baby, that's when people like Bill Ackman and Christopher Rufo, they really had to get their butts in gear to do whatever it is necessary to bring black women down. And it's been working. I'm side-eyeing Nathan Wade, because if the rumors are true, that this relationship started after she hired him to be the special prosecutor. Nathan, did somebody get to you after you were hired to be the special prosecutor? Did somebody get to you to woo Fonnie Willis, to pull her into this relationship? I got my eye on Nathan Wade. Excuse me. I got my eye on him, but yeah, there is a concerted effort to attack powerful black women, to invalidate them, to discredit them, and to pull them off of the perceived pedestal that they are on. Yep.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and sincerely speaking, it is amazing how people are getting reparations for something that did not happen on United States soil. But the people that experienced the slavery, chattel slavery, are still yet to get their reparations. And the fact that they are always calling Candace Owen to be a spokesperson for black community is something I really do not understand, because you all already know that Candace Owen is a coon. I don't know the best way to say it, but she is just a daughter of Cunasia, because like, I don't know how someone like her has already made up her mind to sell her community and all that. So you can imagine on something that is going to benefit a whole lot of black people, and somebody is sitting on it, and is not just sitting on it, intentionally sitting on it. And that is something I really found very offensive. I thought by now that reparations, I mean, are we supposed to be talking about reparations today? We are not supposed to be talking about reparations, debating if reparations are going to be paid, going back and forth and all that. And I am going to ask this. Why is it that US is sending support to Ukraine, to Israel and all that, when they are supposed to pay reparations? And it's amazing how they send all this money, and they are mostly taxpayers' money and all that, to people that actually have free health care. You know, it's just really very sad that the people that are supposed to, how do I say that? People that are supposed to enjoy, like, when you are a taxpayer, and you know what comes with being a taxpayer. But no, your own taxpayer, instead of you to, to enjoy probably the amenities that comes with that, your money is being packaged and used for genocide and all that. So, and I am asking, why is it that reparations is still something that they are still investigating? or debating on if they are going to pay reparations or they are not going to pay reparations. Why are they debating on it? Because I really don't see reason why somebody, like, till in this very moment, and why are people that did not, I just really, the whole thing is just really sad that people that are getting reparations are the ones, I mean, like, Holocaust that did not even happen in United States soil, but the ones that experienced it firsthand are not getting anything. I really don't know what else we all need to know about these people and how they think about Black people, I know them already because I see some of them always coming out to say that why do we need to pay them when they were not the ones that did it? But you all are still sitting on the things that were built by African Americans to this very moment, by Black people. You all are still enjoying it. And you all are saying that you do not think that there is need to. If you do not see reasons why they should fix the things that they have done, because reparation is to fix the things that they have done. So if you do not think there is need for them to fix all the horrible things they did to Black people and still doing to them to this very moment, you are part of the problem. And this is where I am going to draw the curtain. And I want to say this. Candace Owens shouldn't be speaking for Black people. She is not part of African American, Black people. She is not part of us. And she should not be called all the time to represent Black people because she is not part of Black people's community. I don't know the best way to say it, but that is like, probably this is just how I think I should put it. She should not be representing Black people, not even for a minute. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.